Good afternoon. Let's start with Energy Secretary Cusi appearing in public as a party officer of PDP-Laban. Does this mean that the resolution expelling him and two other members still has not taken effect?
Hi, Charles. Good afternoon. Yes, you're right. Secretary Cusi, along with Atty. Melvin Matibag, Deputy Secretary General of PDP-Laban, and membership head Astra Naik, are not recognizing the expulsion, from the other PDP-Laban faction. They say, or Secretary Cusi said that it has not undergone the right process. They didn't even receive any notices of expulsion from Pacquiao's camp. They only got it, or they only have known about it from the news media. And he's saying that according to bylaws and constitution of PDP-Laban, the expulsion could only be granted by the council, national council, or the chapter to which they belong to. So right now, Charles, Secretary Cusi, Atty. Matibag, and Astra Naik are continuing to perform as officers of the PDP-Laban. Charles?
Man, in the middle of this very, very public spat within the party, we have Senator Coco Pimentel saying that Cusi was actually the brains behind a certain power grab attempt within the party. What was his reaction to this?
You know, Charles, Secretary Cusi said that there's no attempt for power grabbing. There's no power to grab inside the PDP-Laban. As he said, their power comes from the 100,000 strong members or membership of the PDP-Laban. And what they're doing right now, Secretary Cusi said, is that they're just trying to fix and put in order the PDP-Laban and prepare it for the 2022 elections. And he also said that neither can the power inside the PDP-Laban be inherited by the son of the one who's among the founder of it. I think he's actually referring to Senator Coco Pimentel. As we know, Charles, the father of Senator Coco Pimentel, the late Senator Manny Pacquiao, was among the founders of PDP-Laban. And so Secretary Cusi said that Senator Coco Pimentel could also not inherit that power from his father. So there's no power grabbing inside the PDP-Laban as what was stated by Senator Pimentel yesterday, Charles.
Man, the secretary did urge the camps of Senators Pacquiao and Pimentel to actually go ahead and attend the National Assembly on July 17. Did he make any mention of what will be discussed during the meeting?
A lot of things, Charles. On July 16, that's going to be the National Council meeting, meaning, Charles, that's where all the officers of the PDP-Laban, or at least majority of the officers of the PDP-Laban will attend. And on July 17, that's the National Assembly where we expect President Duterte to attend. What they're going to discuss, the direction of the party, preparations for 2022 elections, and most importantly, Charles, they're going to have elections of new officers. Because as Secretary Cusi explained to the media this morning, according to their bylaws and constitution, every 2 years, they should be having election of new officers. But Secretary Cusi said that for a long time, they have not had any elections of new officers. And even Senator Pacquiao was only appointed as acting president when Senator Coco Pimentel left his post as a national president of PDP-Laban. So a lot of things we are expecting a lot of things to happen in July 16 and 17. But I think the biggest of which is the election of new officers. Some of them may be changed, but some may stay depending on the decision of the majority of the party or members of the party, Charles.
Man, let's focus for a bit on this so-called compromise that Senator Pimentel had mentioned about maybe having a Pacquiao-Duterte tandem for next year's polls. And Secretary Cusi has actually said that this is a bad idea. Did he say why?
You know, I'll put it in vernacular, Charles, because Secretary Cusi said in Filipino, sinunog mo na yung bahay, sinunog mo na yung tulay, paano ka pa babalik? And I think it's pertaining to the criticisms, to the statements of Senator Pacquiao against the government, the corruption in the government, and to which we know that President Duterte took offense. So Secretary Cusi said that it's hard to think of a Pacquiao-Duterte tandem as of now, but he said that it's up to the president to choose his running mate should the president decide to go and join the vice presidential race. And also, Charles, Secretary Cusi said that if ever Senator Pacquiao really has the intention to run for president in the 2022 elections, he has to present himself before the body, before all the members of the PDP-Laban, discuss how he's going to govern the country if he wins, and really discuss all his plans. And he can't just, because right now, Charles, Secretary Cusi said that Senator Pacquiao isn't telling them anything about his plans, his political plans for 2022 election. And he's just been telling this to Senator Coco Pimentel. And like what Secretary Cusi said, hindi pwede yung ganon. He has to present himself to the body and to the whole PDP-Laban party.